everybody, welcome back to PadfootTD Games. My name is Zach. I am the voice behind the icon. We are here at New Hampshire Motor Speedway, which is my home track. It's about an hour up the road from where I live right now. I have been going here since 1995. We are here in the Whelen Modified Tour to do some time trial work. 10 clean laps in 30 minutes. I love this track because, yet again, it is my home track. I have watched this track evolve over the years. Does not mean that I'm good at it. For those of you who've been watching on Twitch, there was a very quick moment of starting a stream and then ending a stream. And I'm going to explain that really quick before we get into this, just so that it can be heard on YouTube as well. I just heard about the shooting in Texas at a high school with 10 dead. And that took me by shock because I know it's the end of the year for everybody. Never has a good time for a school shooting. But it was the end of the year and people were getting ready for summer. And this has happened. It's still an unfolding event. I haven't read that much into it, but I just wanted to share. That's what is taking me aback as of right now, and just wanted to bring awareness to that. So, thank you, and my prayers and thoughts go out to every single one of those family members who might be affected. From those of the victim to those of the people who saw what happened to the victims. My thoughts and prayers go out to all of you. A little bit of a somber start, but I think it's something important to bring attention to. Let's get out here and let's do some time trial action. Yet again, this is my home track, does not mean I'm good at it. I don't think I've actually run the modifieds here before. I must have. It's down there. I think maybe just for fun. Either way, green flag. Flat Turn Magic Mile. It's interesting. We're actually going to be going up there in June, my dad and myself, to an event called the Short Track Showdown. That has late models, mini stocks, and SK modifieds from around the state and actually around New England come up and get a chance to race on New England. And there's some pretty good purse money, but you can't turn down going to, New Hampshire Motor Speedway. So really excited about that event. It's just cars that are not meant to be racing out here. Super excited about that. And you guys get to come along. It'll be one of our vlogs that we have planned. Definitely entering that turn way too late. Way too up high. Ride it out, though, and try to make up that time. Let's get dipped down into turn one. Nope, can't even get it to stick. Ooh, it's going to be another one of those. For those of you who may be watching this order, I don't even know how I'm going to post it yet. Coming fresh off of the crash in the Can-Am series, and just not an overly good time there, and then it got even worse when we went to the SK Modified series that I just finished filming, and we completely totaled a car. So, especially in time trial, when you're by yourself. I know, right? So, not exactly happy how it's turned out to end these streams, so I'm never usually that great in the full-size modifieds either, so let's see if we can at least get some good runs here and, clock that up onto the board. Sorry, my head is so fuzzy just thinking about all the things that have happened in the news today. I'm not a political person. I try not to be, especially if I've got an audience of any sorts. It's not something I want to discuss, but there's a couple things that are just running through my head is the shooting, and I don't know much information about it because I hopped right into this. There was a man arrested in Florida at a Trump golf course for opening fire and yelling anti-Trump things. It has nothing to do with Trump. He's not there. As far as I know, if he is there, well, damn it, don't be there. Don't, regardless what your political views are, don't terrorize other people about it. Just because they're at his golf course does not mean that I support him. Usually, probably, yes, it does. But still. And then, like, a guy lost his job for being racist, which is absolutely perfect. He was a racist lawyer, apparently. Then we have a Republican filming themselves making fun of trans women. It's like, the fuck? Sorry, my language, and I know YouTube's probably going to slap me on the wrist and probably so isn't Switch, but come on. I know I have a handful of international viewers, and I appreciate that. I know things are probably not the best in your country either, but this is screwed up, man. People don't value what life is anymore. Bring in a gun because I saw somebody do it. Yada, yada, yada. Like, this is what I want to do because nobody like, I get it. I was bullied in high school. Never thought of bringing a gun because I idolized what life was. Every breath that I got, even if I was being bullied. There's never a time where I'm like, oh, I'm going to bring a gun to school. It hurts. It hurts my heart, and especially since I'm a teacher. I work in a high school. Yes, it's a private school, but still. I don't want to have to think about going into work and, oh my God, is one of our students going to bring a gun in? I love these kids. I love their brains. I love where they're going to go in life. Hopefully we're setting them up to make a better future. I don't know what we can do. I don't have answers. I don't like to say that something's a problem without being able to come up with some sort of solution. I don't have an answer here. But it's so screwed up. Back to racing. Damn it. Sorry, guys. I promise I'm trying to not cough into the microphone and all of that other stuff. Just on edge right now. Okay. Yes, we've been doing horrible this run. We've been just keeping the car on the track. Turn one, it keeps on wanting to slide out on us. Still, very excited for the AI that's coming soon. I know you guys have heard me say that at least 100 times. But I'm really looking forward to it. Pumped. I wish we'd have a release date. It's going to be summer, it's going to be fall, winter, what? It's going to be like right at the end of the year. I'm hoping sooner than later because that's what all my videos are going to be is racing against the AI and keeping a season together. Kind of like the time trials, but, you know, racing against somebody else. The reason I don't do the online racing portion of iRacing is just, I don't want to be the asshole who causes the wreck. Sorry for the language, it's going to be a lot in here. I'm just worked up right now. I don't want to be the jerk who ends up crashing everybody. Okay? And then at the same time, I don't want to be with the kid who, what's the word I'm looking for? Got their dad's credit card and is just racing around. Now, granted, they take it seriously, they're having fun, that's great. That's what iRacing is supposed to be all about. But I have a lot of kids out there playing with a controller instead of a wheel, which is where you start, okay, if you don't have the money. But they're just crashing into everybody, or they don't stay below the apron, or they'll go the wrong way on the track. Like, yes, I know, iRacing is very good about banning people, but sometimes it's not soon enough, and it ruins your run, your safety rating, because some kid got out on the track who shouldn't be there. As well as, we have what we call Ready Randy. Ready Randy is somebody who is usually always prepared, or somebody who takes it too seriously. We call that in theater terms, okay, for technical work. Ready Randy in iRacing is somebody who takes it way too seriously. Yes, we are having fun out here. Unless you're in the Pro Series, there's no money to be made whatsoever. We slap the sponsors on the car that we enjoy. I have Ford, Subway, Coke Zero. Would love to be sponsored by them. Love all these products. But it's a simulator. When you really go down to it, it's a game. Okay? A game is anything that you play, and you play. Big thing. Okay? We race in sim. We take it seriously. But if you're going to start cussing somebody out and yada yada, you're not in a race car. You want to be able to have that kind of talk? Buy a race car. Go to a hometown track. Work your way up. I've seen so many videos of like Tony Stewart yelling at people on iRacing, because Tony Stewart does iRacing in his spare time. He's just saying, grow up. Like, seriously, grow up. It's a game. Calm down. Run it again, okay? Anything that you're freaking out that much about should not have a reset button. You have a reset button in iRacing. I can come to a stop right now and hit that reset button. Nothing. No damage, no nothing. Done. I can turn off my computer. And nothing. So, that's why. Sorry, guys. I'm worked up. I know this is just turning into a rant video. I don't want it to. I'm sorry. Okay. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Right now I'm just trying to get a feel for the course. Lay down some more rubber. Excuse me. I'm going to pop into the pits here in a couple laps. Get some new rubber on. And see if we can do a better time. I know we can, so got to focus on the driving. At New Hampshire Motor Speedway, this is actually my favorite event. This is the biggest reason why I go to NHMS is the Whelen Modified Series. Of course, I love the Xfinity, the truck, and the Monster Energy NASCAR Cup Series, but very big fan of the Whelen Modifieds. This is racing to me. This is hometown racing to me. Even the tour. That's why you always see me in a modified. If they're like, okay, you got to pay per division, yada yada. If iRacing really sold out, this is the division I'm hopping into. Not even this one. The SK Modifieds, one below. It's just, this is what a race car is to me. You know what I mean? Something I can build in my garage. A lot of skill, but I could. Skill I do not possess, mind you. I can make it out of wood. I'm a carpenter. I can do that. Hey, look at that. We improved our time. And as I say that, we slide up and crash into turn one. Oh, boy. Definitely going to be one of those days for the rest of the day. It's currently 2:17. I've been streaming and recording videos since 8 a.m. All right, this is our last lap around here. After this one, we're going to pull into the pits, get some new tires on, and come back out and kick some butt. Got to wiggle in turn one. Whoo, boy. I would like to note that earlier today I said that I had 150 people who had clicked on this channel on Twitch. Currently we have 195 people who have clicked on this channel. And I know it's people who might come, go, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. That's awesome. That means a lot. Even if you're just peeking in. Hello. Same thing on YouTube. I see that the views will fluctuate here and there. Yet again, I'm not trying to do this as a job. I'm not trying to be like, I'm a gamer. I'm not. I like sim games. I have since I was a kid. Right now I have the time. In a couple of years, the missus and I are going to probably have a baby. And I probably won't have time for things like this anymore. So I figured, hey, if I'm going to do it, I might as well do it now. I'm already playing the games. Might as well film them. I was talking about some of the people who inspired me to do this. Now, I'm obviously a big fan of Markiplier and Jacksepticeye. Anybody who kind of likes this genre may be a fan of them. Not generalizing, not trying to. But, that's what got me into even just watching YouTube. I thought it was a stupid concept at first, but lo and behold, it's supposed to be going into the pits, dummy. Lo and behold, comes out quite nicely. It goes into the pits quite nicely. But watching them inspired me to even start watching YouTube. All right, so we checked the standings. We are currently in second out of two, and they're actually pretty astronomically in the lead from us. We have 31.166. They had a 30.6. So we got to come back out here and kick some butt. Okay, we've calmed down. We've made sure the dogs aren't eating anything. Let's get out here. Let's make a better time. Let's make this track proud. We come from here. We're here every year. And of course, this is when Ella's going to come over to me and push over my microphone and the cable. Hopefully you can still hear me. Not even a good start to the run. There we go. Let's get back in the groove. See, I just keep missing the entrance to 3 and 4. I don't even know where I'm watching. I think I'm watching for those number placards on the side. I gotta stop doing that. They're not helpful. Oh, boy. Like I said, though, I have been going to New Hampshire Motor Speedway since, I think it was 95 is when I started going. 95, 96 with my parents. They had been going since Indy ran there. And then when NASCAR started running there. That shows you how long they've been going. But yeah, we had same exact tickets year after year, right up there on the front stretch, right to the right. We had those tickets forever and a half. And then we decided we had to cut back on some money around 2008, and we stopped going for, I think, a year or two. I think it was one. I think it was a year, and we just went, can we stop going to Dover, too? Because that's our other track that we traveled to. And we're just like, no, we got to go. Let's make an experience. Well, we ended up buying an RV a couple years later, and now we camp there. So now we go for any racing event that's up there. NASCAR sanctioned, of course. We have June, where it's the short track showdown. Super excited about that. I already talked about that. We have July, which is for the Monster Energy NASCAR Cup Series. I'm going to be up there all weekend, including the Whelen Modifieds that we're driving around right now. Failing at, but still driving around. What else? Oh, as well as we're going to be there in September. September's a new event because they took away our race to bring it out to Las Vegas, because nobody's in the stands. Nobody's in the stands in New Hampshire as well. We're getting a little bit better. The problem is they sent it out to Las Vegas because Las Vegas wanted it. We don't have that many tracks up here in New England, and Las Vegas is a tourist location. So it was messed up. So regardless, they took it away. We're still going to have the Whelen Modifieds. We're going to have the Bandoleros, which are a series from Canada, as well as, I can't remember if they said the K&N series or another weird series is going to be here. But I'm excited about that, and you guys get to come along with that too. It's in the fall, though, so, school's just going to be starting, so hopefully nothing is scheduled on that time. And then right after that, we go down to Dover, which is going to be fun and a half to bring you guys along with. It's funny, we've missed Dover twice. Once because that was the year that we decided we weren't going to go to any races, and then changed our mind the very next year. As well as one year that we missed was, because of our wedding. So, we're dedicated, just not dedicated enough. Literally, Dover, I would have come back on Tuesday from Dover and would have left on Wednesday for a wedding. And there was a little bit more prep that needed to happen. So, regardless, we're all good now. We're set. We don't plan to get married again. So, we're good. You guys get to come with us this year. Now, though, since we lost those seats near turn 4, we decided instead of going into one of the turns, like we do in Dover, we sit in turn 4. Just so we can see the pit road action. If it's a boring race, at least you got pit road to watch. Now, I'll show you where we sit. You can always tell because we're the ones with the dog, and we take up like almost a whole row because they give us room for the dog. But it's going to be on the right side. It's going to be on the front stretch of this mains part, about halfway up against the fence right there. So we get to see them rocket down in turn 1. Great seats, telling you. And you can see the race off pit road, too. Highly recommended if you're going to go to New Hampshire Motor Speedway. Go one more lap, and I guarantee it's not going to be any faster. You can hear Beast rattling in the background because, he doesn't know how to shake, but we love him anyways. What he'll do is he'll start to shake his body like a normal dog and then kind of fall over. He's a good boy. He's our snowflake. My hand's in the way of where I want to be able to see. Come on, look around you. Don't rely on right in front of you. This is why I'd love to have VR for this. To be able to look around at ease instead of, left or right, That'd be nice. It's on my list to eventually get. You never know. Maybe this will turn in enough where I can get a VR, and we'll try that out. Still doing it as a hobby, though. Still having a good time. All right, let's go for a couple more laps just to see if something seems to start to stick. New Hampshire's tricky. Always is. I'm very excited to say that a week from tomorrow, not sure when this is going to be posted, but a week from tomorrow for today, which is Friday, May, insert date here, 18th. A week from tomorrow, the 26th, we'll be going to Claremont Speedway for their Tri-Track Modified Open Series, where they'll have a whole bunch of modifieds. They go to 3 different tracks. There's like $6,000 to win. You know, you sign up, anybody can enter who's going to modify it under certain specs. And, you know, out of the 3 tracks, $6,000 to win. That's awesome. That's a good chunk of change. So we're expecting at least 30 plus modifieds there that weekend. So I get to bring you guys along, and that's going to be probably our first vlog. So fingers crossed that I figure out what vlogging is all about before then. I know, I'm wheeling all over the place now. We put 37 laps into the books here. That's actually quite impressive. Ella's now laying on the microphone stand once again. It's like her new favorite spot because she knows that I say her name when she does it. I guarantee it. Okie dokie. So we will come back around. We'll say once we come back to the line, it's 2 to go. I don't think we're going to get any faster. Right now, we are just cruising around because it just feels right, you know. You kind of get in a zone in iRacing. If you're doing time trials, if you're done fighting the time, like I don't think we could have gotten any faster. I wanted to, but the focus isn't there. Yeah, you just kind of zone out. Now, is it me? It's got to be me. It looks like the sun went down more, but that hasn't been implemented into iRacing yet. I swear it was brighter. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. All right, so we had 2 before. White flag in the air. Here it is. We got one more chance to get around the magic mile. As we just fly up and crash into turn 1. I was hoping for like a spectacular dive into turn 1 and nope, wall instead. Luckily, we were able to keep it off it. Foot's down to the ground. Feeling good, got a smile on our face, and that's all that matters. This is just meant to be fun. Of course, we got points on the line, but I don't think we're going to have any problem. We're not in first, but, you know, we're first in points, and that's what matters. Checker flag, that ends it here at New Hampshire Motor Speedway. All right, that's going to do it for this video, everybody. Thank you so much all that came out on Twitch. Thank you all who've watched this on YouTube. PadfootTD Games on YouTube, PadfootTD on Twitch, and of course, if you want to see a cute puppy who's not so small anymore, it's Instagram, PadfootTD Games. I thank you guys for coming out to this one. Sorry that this was a little bit ranty in the beginning. Just some stuff I felt like I had to get off my chest. So I thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.